So, it's now been a week since I've been at home, and so we have a lot to discuss. Here is my list of things I want to talk about. Right. First of all, one of the main things I've had to deal with since being back at home has been keeping myself safe and free of germs and things, because obviously, even though my neutrophils are up now, because of the cyclosporin drug that I'm on, my immune system is pretty much completely suppressed so that I do not get something called graft versus host disease. Now, to give you an example of how that could occur, we will use sunburn. Now, due to the radiotherapy, my skin is much more sensitive to the sun, and so I need to make sure I'm lathered up with factor 50 and don't get sunburn, because that will cause graft versus host disease. So, graft versus host disease, how can this happen? Well, right now, my new immune system from the donor would view all of my body as foreign and it would attack it. So, say I get a bit of sunburn on my leg, well, my body would normally send white blood cells to that area to fix it up. But because I've got new white blood cells, they would go there and they would just be looking around like everything is foreign, and they just start attacking it all. And that's when you've got graft versus host disease, and that's not good. It can range from very minor to life-threatening, and we'd rather not find out which one we can get. So, yeah, I'm on cyclosporin just to suppress that, make sure it doesn't happen. So I've got to avoid any sort of things that could cause inflammation to my skin, gut and liver. So things that could cause inflammation to the gut is like hot food and stuff like that. And I need to drink 2 to 3 litres of water a day to keep my liver flushed through because of all the drugs I'm on. It is very strenuous for the dear thing. Next on the list is something called TBI somnolence. This is something that people who have gone through radiotherapy can get 6 to 8 weeks after it, and it is where your body, after having the radiotherapy, has been in panic healing mode for so long that it eventually just needs to shut down and rest. So TBI somnolence is that period when you are just so tired you can't even be bothered to just like grab a drink next to you or something. That's how the nurse described it. Just really tired, need to sleep all the time. And that's actually the time when most patients get readmitted into hospital, because they're sleeping all the time. They're not drinking as much, not eating as much as they need to, and that can obviously affect them in a negative way. Next, blood tests. So I'm going back into Southampton every Monday and Thursday at the moment, just having blood tests. I've still got my Hickman line in, and that's to check things like see what the ratio is between my own sort of blood cells and the donors. So really we'd like to see sort of 97 to 100% donor cells, and if not, I can have a lymphocyte infusion, which would be just like an extra top up from the donor, but that can only happen when I'm off the cyclosporin, I believe. Lastly, I'm having a bit of a gathering tonight with my pals. We're going to have some burgers and hot dogs, make some goulash. For those that don't know, goulash is a traditional Hungarian sort of stew made with usually beef, potatoes and red peppers and things. Very nice. Mum makes a good one. So that'll be fun. Of course I won't be drinking because that will have a negative impact on my liver. And we shall of course make sure that all food is cooked to the standard of the neutropenic diet. Anything else to cover? Not particularly. I'm back at home having a great time. Here's the garden. That's going to be our fire pit tonight. Yeah. So I'll be just getting my strength back, keeping the food going, staying hydrated, and I'll keep you updated with more stuff later on. So thank you very much for watching, and see you later.